Good morning, children. Today we are going to start with one important poem from Beehive, class 9 chapter. This poem is very important as far as the present scenario in the world is concerned. This poem is very crucial or very important. Today I'll try to make you understand the poem in a very detailed and elaborate manner. Therefore, you be with me from the beginning to the end so that you not only understand but also you enjoy the poem beautifully. So, my dear children, the name or the title of the poem is No Men Are Foreign. No Men Are Foreign. Foreign. So, if we simplify this particular title, no men are foreign, in what form this sentence is written? This sentence is written in the negative form. If you want to make it positive or affirmative, the sentence will be what? All men are similar. All men are similar. This is the positive sentence. Now, our understanding of the poem will be very clear as soon as we understand the title of the poem. Because the title gives the message. Title actually wants to tell about the motive, the purpose or the objective of the poet. So before we start, I will try to give you some introduction to the lesson, a brief introduction to the lesson. I will be talking about a particular term which is not used in this poem, and then I will try to make you understand the poem just by making an elaborate study, line by line, word by word, meaning, direct meaning, indirect meaning, all the meaning I will be telling so that you can not only understand, you can also appreciate the poem and you begin to like the poem, something very precious. Okay, then let us continue. So first we will be doing this warm-up activity. This is the warm-up activity. Now what is this warm-up activity? So you will see that when a cricket game starts or when a football match starts, then what the player do? They do the warm-up activity so that their muscles, okay, their motor skills are developed, their muscles are ready, and in this way they can perform or play better. In the similar manner, so if we do this warm-up activity, then we'll understand, we'll start to understand the poem from the start itself. Here you see, have you ever thought of some people as strange or other countries as foreign? Now let us see up to this. Let us see. So from the title itself, my dear children, we can understand the poet wanted to tell about foreign. Foreign means strange. Okay. No men are strange means all men are similar. All men are akin. A-K-I-N. Akin or similar. Means there is no difference between men. All men are similar in everything. So now, my dear children, you see, have you ever thought of some people as strange or other countries as foreign? Have you ever thought, or have anybody told you that that particular land is a foreign land, or those people are the foreigners? Now the world is a globe. Okay, this world is a globe. Okay, and this is called the global village. Present concept of the world is a global village where every man is the same. You can reach at the point. You can reach to any point at any moment. Okay, without a much delay. You can reach any place. Therefore, this is a global village, and all the people are global brothers. Global brothers. But my dear children, because of some interest, because of some private interest of some people, what did they do? They begin to tell that, or they begin to make people understand that those countries are foreign countries. Those people are different from us. They are different in many ways, starting from the language, caste, creed, belief, place, climate, in everything they are different. Okay, they are not similar in many ways with us, and therefore we need to start war with them. So in this way, war is started. Now we tell this war is a good thing or bad thing? Certainly war has no benefit at all. War has no benefit. Stopping means no progress. There is stoppage means no progress. Starting means starting of the progress. Therefore, we have many ways to think of other people as different from us, as them. They may belong to a different country or speak a different language. In this poem, however, the poet reminds us of the many ways in which we are same, for we all are human beings. Okay? So somebody will tell that we are different in many respects. The poet, the lover of human being, the well-wisher of human being, the champion of peace, he tells that, no, my dear children, you look from different perspective, you look from different angle, then you will see that all men are similar. So, how all men are similar? Now, when we are talking about the man, the origin of the man is not the same with the origin Adam and Eve. The original, okay, father and mother, original parents. So, from where human being descends or come to this position. Now, their color may be different, their language may be different, religion may be different, other thing, belief, caste, creed, other thing may be different, but they are from the same origin. Therefore, they are similar. Their thinking also will be same. Their belief also will be same. Okay? Their emotion also will be same. Therefore, the poet here wanted to tell that we should not make a barrier between man and man. What we do, we should make friends with others so that the world become a peaceful place to live in. So this is the message that the poet wanted to give through this lesson. Therefore, my dear children, let us continue now. We will be proceeding to the explanation of the lesson. And before we start the explanation, it's better that we talk about the theme of the lesson. The theme of the lesson, I've already told some of the ideas and this similar. Even then, let us continue what will be the theme of this lesson. The theme here will be the poem No Men Are Foreign by James Clerk gives a strong plea for peaceful coexistence and universal brotherhood. So this poem, No Men Are Foreign, written by the poet James Clerk, very famous poet, which was published in the middle of the 20th century. This poem is a plea. Plea means a what? this coming from pleading, है ना? Pleading means what? Earnest request, means making request with the folded hands. So what is the kind of the request? What is the kind of the urgent request? The request is that people should coexist and they are to share the same world, same earth, and therefore their brothers and sisters, there should not be any enmity, there should not be any quarrel, there should only be amity. There should be amity, means there should be friendship. There should not be enmity. Nobody is nobody's enemy. Everybody is everybody's friend, means there should be amity between them. God has made us equal and the color of our blood is the same. Now see the similar point. So there is the same maker and color of the blood is the same. It is not that the color of the blood of the European people is blue or the color of the Indians are red. It is all the same wherever you go. Therefore, all people are similar. Human emotions are the same. You see, these emotions. What is emotion? When you are sad, then you are weeping. This is the emotion. This is the only emotion. You are getting a lottery, okay? Lottery, 1 crore rupees. Then you will be elated. You will be elated. Elated means you will be very happy. Very happy. This emotion. So human emotions are the same too. Thus people all over the world are brothers and sisters, and they need to have this relationship kept. They need to maintain this relationship. Then let us continue. Okay, here you go. So another point we will notice here is the theme of the poem. The second theme of the poem is the oneness. Oneness means the unity. Oneness means there is no difference. Oneness of mankind underneath the superficial differences of color, race, nationality and faith. So externally speaking, we see that humans are different in their faith. In their faith, the faith means the belief system. Faith means the faith in the God. Faith in the God. So there will be difference in the nationality. One will be Indian, other one will be English, the other one will be the British. So like that. The other one will be Pakistani. So like that there will be difference of the nationalities, color, race and other. It presupposes that all human beings are brothers and sisters. Those who spread hatred and waste words are criminals and deserves to be condemned. Now this is the original definition of criminals. Who are criminals? C-R-I, criminals. A person who does something against the human race. A person who does something against the interest of human being is the criminal. Therefore, those people who spread the masses of hatred, violence, intolerance, the masses of anger, all these people actually spread the poison into the world, and they are called or branded as being the criminal by the poet, and according to the poet they are to be condemned. Means they are to be condemned. Condemned means what? They are to be disproved. Means they need not be admitted. We should not praise them. Suppose one has done some criminal act which goes against the humanity, and if we become very happy, express our happiness, then that is not a true human quality. Therefore, this criminal activities should be condemned, disapproved, or it is not to be praised. It is not to be praised. Praising opposite is condemned. The poem also deals with the supremacy of love, accord, friendship, and amity among all people in this world. This poem, so you will have to remember these lines. This poem also deals with the supremacy of love, means love is above everything. Love is above everything. If you love, then there is no problem at all. Supremacy of accord means not opposite or discord, differences. Accord means everybody is coming to agreement. The message of friendship, not enmity. Same, amity means friendship among all the people in this world. Therefore, my dear children, so we'll see the title now. This is the time for seeing the title of this lesson. So, my dear children, we'll make the analysis of the title, T-I-T-L-E title. So, the title is No Man Are Foreign. We have already given some hint about the title. The title tells that there should be amity, there should be unity, there should be accord, there should be friendship. There should not be any negative quality. All human qualities of love, affection, all this should be there in us. Then the world will be a peaceful place, and we can keep this world intact for the next generation. Now, if A and B is fighting, A, B means what? A is one country and B is another country. They are fighting, and some other countries like C, D, E, they are joining. They become the allies of A. There are other countries, they are joining B. In this way, all the countries of this world directly or indirectly joins the world, and when they are joining the world, all the progress will stop, the environment will be polluted, human life will be spoiled, economy will suffer, and particularly people will not only lose their life, many of the people will be very permanently paralyzed. Alright, this is the impact of the war. Therefore, the what tells that war is not at all to be approved or supported. War should not be waste. War should not be waging. Waging means starting. War should not be waste. War should not be started. War should be condemned. War should be disapproved. Therefore, the title No Man Are Foreign is very effective, because the poet is a champion of peace. He wanted to give the message of peace to the world. So now is the time for going to the poem directly. So we'll see the explanation of the poem. Let us see the beautiful poem. We'll go for the explanation of the poem. Now, my dear children, from 9 onwards, so in your exam also, you will have to be very much familiar with the use of figures. use of figures. And this is also called what? The poetic devices. You note it down, poetic devices. Many poetic devices will be used here. Okay, many poetic devices will be used here. I'll be making mention of the same. The very common one like the simile, metaphor, transfer, epithet. All this I'll be talking about, including the alliteration, the consonants, the assonance, synecdoche and other. So when you learn this, when you learn the use of the poetic devices, it becomes quite interesting. You see, you begin to see the layers after layers of meaning. So let us see the poem now. First I will be reading out the poem. You will try to understand it. I will be asking you the percentage of your understanding. Then on the basis of your understanding, I will proceed for the explanation. Okay? Alright. Remember, no men are strange, no country is foreign. Beneath all uniforms, a single body breathes like ours. The land our brothers walk upon is like this in which all shall lie. My dear children, so beautiful line. So first I am asking you the question. Here the poet is asking to remember something. Remember, no man are strange. Now if I ask you the question, what type of sentence it is, then what will be your answer? The answer certainly will be, this is an imperative sentence. Imperative sentence. I am P-R-A-T-I-V. Imperative sentence. In imperative sentence, what we see, we can see the suggestion, advice, command, order. This sort of sense is implied. Here also we notice that the poet is giving the reminder. याद रखिए. ओके, क्या याद रखना है? कि कोई आदमी अजीब नहीं है, कोई देश परोस नहीं है. Means in the affirmative sentence we can tell, remember that all men are friends or all people are friends and all countries are similar. All countries are similar. So here the poet will be talking about the region. Region will be started with for. Say for example, I am giving you example. The baby is crying for it's hungry. है ना? बच्चों को क्या लगा? प्यास लगा. तो it is hungry. Okay? And therefore it is thirsty. And therefore it will need to what? Water. So in the similar manner here also you will see the poet is talking about the region, why we are similar or in what respect we are similar, in what respect all countries are similar. Beneath all uniforms, a single body breath like ours. ये देखिए, the word like is used very frequently. जब like word use होता है, इसका मतलब क्या है? This is called the repetition. क्या बोलते हैं? Repetition. Repetition means it actually is used in order to give the emphasis. In order to give the emphasis. So like, okay, means everything is like. there is no dislike at all. When a particular word is very frequently used, that the poet meant to tell that yes, ये भी similar है, yes, ये भी similar है, हाँ, ये भी similar है, means in every aspect, human being and the country they live are similar. So let us go for this one. This uniform, आप जब स्कूल में आते हैं तो क्या यूज करते हैं? यूनिफॉर्म यूज करके आते हैं, मीन्स यूनिफॉर्म यूज करते हैं. इधर देखिए ये जो है, दिस यूनिफॉर्म इज इन प्लूरल. दिस यूनिफॉर्म एक्चुअली, दिस इज ओके व्हेन वी आर टॉकिंग अबाउट द फिगर ऑफ स्पीच और द पोएटिक डिवाइस. इसका नाम क्या होगा? इसका नाम होगा मेटाफोर. क्या होगा? मेटाफोर. ये मेटाफोर क्यों होगा? मेटाफोर किस लिए होगा? दिस यूनिफॉर्म इज नॉट द यूनिफॉर्म. दिस एक्चुअली टॉक्स अबाउट द humans. It actually talks about the humans or human beings. Therefore, uniform actually is used to indicate the human. Therefore, this is the metaphor. Use of metaphor. Therefore, metaphor is a figure of speech where the similarity is established between two different things, and the point of similarity between the two are much. Point of similarity between the two different things are much or more. Therefore, the poet is now going to tell that you have to remember that no human being are strange, all human beings are similar, no country is foreign, all the countries are similar, and when we are wearing the uniforms, this uniform actually refers to the uniform that is owned by the soldiers. है ना? Soldiers. So it may be the USA soldier, it may be the Indian soldier. Okay, their color will be different, isn't it? Their color will be different. Therefore, this actually refers to the soldiers who are safeguarding or protecting or saving the country. That means the Indian army, US army, Afghan armies, Pakistan armies, all armies, they, even though they are protecting, even though they are wearing different colors in their uniform, yet inside it or beneath it, beneath means inside it, there is the same life, same human being, same body, same life. The land our brothers walk upon is the earth like this in which we all share. So now another point of the similarity is the earth. One is that the first one was the body or the humankind, human beings, they are similar. Second one is that we are sharing a particular earth, and this earth is similar wherever you are, whether you are in Scotland or England, it is everywhere the same. We are sharing the same earth, and more particularly when we shall lie, means when we will die, after our death, our bodies also will be buried under this ground on this earth. Therefore, is not everything similar? Is there any difference now? No, there is no difference at all. The poet tells the truth, and we are 100% agree with what the poet tells. Then let us continue. Let us go to the second stanza. Here we move. Let us continue. They too, aware of sun and air and water, are fed by peaceful harvest by war's long winter start. Let us see these two lines only. Now, once again, the poet continues with the same tone of the voice, means whatever he was talking, the tone is the similar. So what was the tone? The tone of similarity. Now he is talking about what? They too, they means what? The people whom you call the strangers. 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 The people of the foreign countries also, they are aware of the sun. Means when the sun rises into the east in the morning, they become aware of it because of the sunshine. Means the sunshine pricks them. They get their skin are thrilled by the sunshine wherever you are living. They are sharing the same air, means air is the same. Air is not different. Okay, air is the same everywhere. We are sharing also the water, means these are three things: air, water and sun. These are all similar. The same sunshine, the same water we are consuming or drinking, the same air we are breathing, are fed by the peaceful harvest. Are fed by the peaceful harvest. This fed comes from FEED. Feed का मतलब क्या है? खिलाना. Okay? To make somebody eat. खिलाना. I am feeding the cow in the field. है ना? The past form is fed, past participle also fed. They are fed by the peaceful harvest. So this harvest is not the harvest. Okay? ये harvest मतलब this harvest actually refers to the outcome. Okay, my dear children, outcome. तो कैसे यूज हुआ है, in what sense it is used, we will see now. We will make the analysis now. When there is a peace in the world, everybody get the benefit out of the peace. When there is a peace, there will be progress. Okay, so this progress, which is the outcome of the peace, is called the harvest. That means the harvest is the outcome or the result, and this outcome is the maintenance of the peace. This maintenance of the peace again is the son of what? The son of amity, friendship or brotherhood. That means when you are enjoying the peace, then you become very productive, then there is a progress, then there is a prosperity, then you can have the bumper harvest. Alright? As the farmers, this is the image of the farmers, okay? As the farmers go to the field, whole throughout the year, they work in the field, and there is a time of harvesting time. And when they harvest, okay, then that is the very pleasant time for them. In the similar manner, when there is a peace in the world, then we can derive the outcome or the result or the impact of the peace on the earth. On the other hand, when there is war, then what will happen? Because of the war, what will happen? Starve means what? Bhukmari, starvation. Okay, STAR, starvation. Starvation का मतलब क्या है? Bhukmari means people die due to the lack of the food. खाना पीना कम है तो इसीलिए आदमी मरता है. ये ज्यादातर क्या हुआ था? after the Second World War, the economy actually went to or collapsed to the great degree, and because of that people suffer from the starvation. Alright? Wars, long winter. So this winter also is metaphorically used, means this winter also is the use of the metaphor. So metaphor for what? Which word, my dear children? This is the metaphor of the bad days. Bad days. Bad days started by what? Bad days started by the war. Bad days started by the war. Therefore, during the time of the war, that is called the winter. Therefore, the poet sometimes tell, if winter comes, can spring be far behind? अगर हमारा खराब दिन आते तो क्या हमारा अच्छा दिन जो है वो क्या बहुत दूर होगा? नहीं, वो बहुत नजदीक होगा. Therefore, their hands are ours and their lines we read, a labor not different from ours. See, my dear children, their hands are ours, means there is no difference between my hand and his hand. Okay, this reading of the hand is called palmistry. Okay, palmistry. These are coming from palm, P-A-L-M, palm. The study of the same is called the palmistry. And when we read the hand of the other people, the people of the other country, the line in their hand are not different. Okay, they will indicate. Okay, if any mark, cross mark is there, whether it is in India or in other place, it will be the same. Some sort of danger will be hinted by the crossing into the hand. Therefore, the poet tells that whatever is written there in their hand, it is similar to our hand. This is not at all different. And in their lines, we read that a lever which is not different from ours. Means if you are putting your lever, then you will be getting to the benefit out of it, and it is the same whether it is in India or in abroad. Then let us continue. Here we proceed. Paragraph number. The similarity continues. Again, the poet is using the water. Remember, they have eyes like ours that wake or sleep, and strength that can be owned by love. So beautiful lines here, my dear children. So the poet once again give the reminder. So he was telling, आप लोग देखिए, आप लोग याद रखिए कि हम लोग वो लोग के साथ कोई डिफरेंस नहीं है. We are not at all different from those people, because their eyes also similar to our eyes. They also, when they feel very drowsy, D-R-O-W-S-Y, drowsy, then they go to the bed. These are all the same in all the countries. And whatever strength the particular country is there, the countries cannot be controlled or subdued because by the power. Okay, by the use of the power, you cannot control any other people, but you can control people just by love. Love is such a powerful weapon that you can control anybody, you can control any country only by love, not by power or not by any atomic power or any other power. In every land is common life that all can recognize and understand. In every land of the globe, life is the same, means life has the same characteristics. in all the land, in all the places or all the countries, life is similar, that you can recognize, that you can admit, that you can admit, and you can understand. If you make analysis of the same, then you will see that wherever you go, you will see that there is common life. Life is common or similar in every places. That you can admit and you can understand and appreciate when you make the tour to different countries. Then let us continue. Here we go. Next stanza, my dear children, very important stanza. Here we start. Let us remember, again the poet is giving the reminder to us, telling that we need to remember one more thing. Whenever we are told to hate our brothers, it is ourselves that we shall dispossess, betray, and condemn. So this what I remember till now is used 4 times. These are 4 times that we have seen up to stanza number 3. This is used 4 times. Means we need to remember. हम लोग की याद रखना बहुत जरूरी है. So what we need to remember? We need to remember that whenever we are told to hate our brothers, it is ourselves that we dispossess, betray, and condemn. My dear children, this hatred, okay, this hatred is equal to some poison. Okay, poison. Suppose you are keeping the poison in the table or on the table. Then what will be the harm? There will be no harm at all if you do not use it. But if you are keeping it inside your body, then it will eat you up. It will completely destroy you. So similarly, when you are asked to hate some other people or other nation or other countries, then as if you are keeping inside some poison in you, so that because of the use of that poison, you are dispossessing. You are dispossessing. Possessor means becoming the owner. Dispossessor means you do not become the owner. Okay, owner means you are deprived. Okay, you are deprived. You are betraying means you are cheating yourself. You are condemning yourself. Okay, you are destroying yourself in the process. Therefore, the poet once again gives the reminder that we shall take arms against each other, dispossess, disloss, deprive. Once again, the poet is telling that we should not be very much proud of, and we should not take arms or weapons. Arms means weapons. So when you take the weapons, when you have to start the war, that means this taking the arms against other means that starting the war. That means the poet is just against the war, and he tells that we under no circumstance should start the war against our brother, and if we do so, then we dispose ourselves, we dislodge ourselves, and we deprive ourselves. Then let us come to the next stanza. This is stanza number 4. Let us go here. Stanza number 5. It is the human art that would do defile our hells of fire, and the dust outrest the innocence of air that is everywhere our own. Remember, no men are foreign, no countries strange. In this line, in this stanza number 5, we see that not only one word remember is repeated. So this is the fifth use of the word remember. So he is very repeatedly telling that we should remember one thing. What we need to remember? That no men are foreign, means all men are similar, and no countries are strange, means all countries are similar, all countries are friendly. So when we are asked by somebody, when we are asked by somebody to hate each other, then what we do? We are defiling, means we are making dirty. We are making dirty what? Our human earth. We are making dirty our human earth. How we are doing that? So when we hate, so as a result, what we'll do? We'll be starting the war. When we start the war, what will happen? Then there will be the pollution, air pollution, okay, environmental pollution, all sort of pollutions will be there, water pollution, all sort of pollution will be there, and in this way will make the earth very dirty. Or hells of fire and dust outrage the innocence. Hells of fire means this fire refers to the fire of the arms or ammunitions. Arms or ammunition that will do what? That will very severely impact the innocence and make the earth a very dirty place. Yeah, this environment will be polluted, water bodies and all the biological bodies will be destroyed or it will be made dirty. Therefore, once again the poet make us remember, the poet reminds us that we need not pollute the earth just by starting war against our foreign people, because they are so-called foreign, they are similar to us, they are our friends. Then let us go to the next stanza. Here we go. So my dear children, the poem is so over, and I suppose you have understood the message of the poem. So you have already understood the theme of the poem, you have got the significance of the title, you also understood the summary of the poem. So one more thing that I want to tell you is the tone, okay, the tone. This tone, what is the type of the tone here? Now the tone may be the praising tone, okay. In some of the poem you will notice that the poet indirectly praises, that the tone will be praising tone, and another one will be condemn, okay. Condemn means not praising, condemn. That is called disparage. Here what will be the tone? The tone will be the second one, means disparage. The poet actually hinted about the showing of the power of the country, and he reminds that we should not be very much proud of our arms and ammunition, and we should not be very much boast of our strength, and we should not start any war against other people. So finally, let us see some of the literary devices. Here you go. Let us see the literary devices. So there is the alliteration. So alliteration is used here. You see, alliteration is the repetition of the consonant sound into the poem. Consonant sound into the poem in the successive words and within words, in the successive words and within words. This sound may be, the consonant sound may be inside the word or in the successive words, means those words that follow each other. Now let us see the example, a single body breaths. Here you will notice B sound similar, B is consonant, therefore this consonant sound is repeated in two words of the line, therefore this is called the alliteration. Now let us see the metaphor as you have discussed. Metaphor is a figure of speech in which a word or phrase is used to describe an object or action through comparison. Means in the metaphor, two objects will be compared and the comparison will be implied or indirect comparison, and this comparison makes the things very clear, and this is the indirect hint that the writer or the poet gives through the use of metaphor. Beneath all uniform, a single body breaths. So this uniform, this is the use of the metaphor. This actually talks about the body, human body. So there is the repetition, and finally there, when we talk about the rhyme scheme, there is no rhyme scheme because it is written in the free verse. It is written in the free verse, as it is a modern poem written in the second half of the 20th century. Therefore, there is no rhyme here. It is a modern poem and it is written in the free verse, and it doesn't have any specific rhyme scheme. So my dear children, I suppose you understood the poem, and when you make the practice, when you read the poem time and again, when you write the word meaning and see the question and also write the answer, your comprehension of the poem will be perfect. So my final advice is that you read poems time and again and understand better. With this, let me stop here. Thank you everybody.